Gwen Stefani and Blake Shelton took her 3 sons on a family fishing trip. See images. The Stefani-Shelton family recently returned from a fantastic trip up north. Kingston, 17, Zuma, 15, and Apollo, 10, went boat fishing with their mother Gwen Stefani this past weekend in Oak Bay, British Columbia. Of course, their stepfather Blake Shelton was also among the boys. King Size Adventures, a fishing firm, posted some fantastic pictures of the family having a time on the boat. In the first image, Stefani was dressed casually in a loose bun and gray hoodie as Zuma excitedly displayed a fish he had caught for the camera. Kingston then posed next to his mother while holding up his catch, another enormous salmon. Then Shelton grinned next to Kingston and Apollo as they held up some rockfish. Before we see the 3 boys proudly displaying their fish with Shelton delightfully photobombing in the background, Stefani embraced her youngest. The family has recently been involved in other adventures in addition to this one. Stefani recently took Zuma to see a Zach Bryan performance in honor of his 15th birthday. And earlier this month, Kingston performed a surprise set at Shelton's Old Red Pub in Oklahoma, showcasing his vocal prowess. Stefani discussed Kingston's brash nature in an interview with People. According to her, Kingston has always been the most fashionable city. He was always certain of his fashion preferences. Fortunately, he always chose incredibly interesting, ridiculous items. He has a strong personality and strong opinions, and he is particularly into brands. Clearly, Shelton enjoys spending time with Kingston, Zuma, and Apollo. He really highlighted the desire to spend more time with his family as a major factor in his decision to leave The Voice after 23 seasons. I think being a stepdad has changed my perspective in that I'm not the first person that I think about anymore, said Shelton to Access. Even with seemingly insignificant decisions, the instant after saying, "I think I'll do this," the idea always follows with, "Wait a second. How does that work? How will that impact a schedule, or what will they think?" I think the only way for me to really accomplish it right is to give up my commitment to something like The Voice, which requires a lot of your time, he concluded. There is no avoiding it. You must put your all into it if you want to complete the task successfully. And I simply feel as though those times are behind me at this time. I received a more significant job.